Hey there. Hey, everyone. Hi, this is Melissa McClary Davis. And if this is your first time seeing me, I am the CEO of Wise Digital Marketing. Now, if this is not your first time seeing me, you're probably going, hey, you look a little different. Yes. I am one who used to wear her hair in locks. I wore locks for over 20 years. And new year is 2021, new decade, technically. So, new change. And, change is the ever constant. And so it was something that I've been planning on doing for a while. And so why not start the 2021 off that way? So you're seeing me a little bit differently. Yes, I'm going to have to update some branding pictures and things like that. But I am still me, just with shorter hair coils. I'm getting used to it again because it's been a while. But yes, welcome to my weekly Q&A. I do these Q&As. I did it last quarter, and I wanted to kind of like take some time and kind of reflect at the beginning of this year. But on Fridays, do a weekly Q&A to really help small business owners, entrepreneurs on all their digital marketing efforts, answer some questions that I get over the week from either clients or people who are interested in or giving me feedback. And so, but for this one, this is the first of the year, first of 2021. I am glad to be back at doing these. I definitely am keeping them to Fridays, and I want to keep them to weeklies. But something new this year, after giving it some thought, I have just started a YouTube channel. So, hey, YouTube. Hey, folks who are seeing me, because I'm streaming in 2 locations right now, 2 sites on Facebook and in YouTube. If this is your first time seeing me, this is the first time I'm over there. So you can come and follow me on YouTube at Wise Digital Marketing. I'm there with Melissa McClary Davis. And let's see how this technology works. Why did I start a YouTube channel? Well, for one thing, when you provide marketing services, such as an agency, YouTube is definitely a place where I can share a lot of information, and my customers are there. Basically, I do see that customers who want to learn more about digital marketing will go to YouTube, because YouTube University, and that's on my my plan for the year, is to really start to explore the platform that will allow me to share as much information to a broader audience as possible. That is one of my goals in 2021, is to share and help nourish you as small business owners and entrepreneurs. If you've been following me on my other social handles, you will also know that my word for 2021 is to nourish. Not only nourish myself in a personal, but professionally as well, but also to help nourish my clients and prospective clients, and for you out there who are just listening to me, to really help you gain some knowledge, gain some wisdom, and it's sort of like, good medicine, a good vitamin for you, for your digital marketing needs. So with that said, I wanted to keep this week a little bit brief, because I am just getting started, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to talk about a couple of things, because it's January. It's the end of January, January 29th. So one of the things that I think that you should consider, if you have not done so already, is, how was 2020? How do you think it was for you and your business? Can you talk about what were those things that worked well for you and what didn't? Have you done an assessment? If you haven't done an assessment on your business, that, well, there's still time. But please look at your 2020 and assess some things that you think you need to change, or some areas that you can kind of grow with your business. The best part for me, that I think, to start for anyone who hasn't done a good assessment, a proper assessment on the business, is looking at the data. I'm all about the data. As a digital marketer, that's where we find all the answers are in the data. And so if you haven't looked at your data across all your systems and platforms for your business, this is a good time to do that. This is what I'm doing with my clients, and this is also what I'm doing with my own business. And as a matter of fact, I thought I would share a little bit real quick, on one little aspect of an assessment that you can do. Let's take your social media. social media handles. How well did you do in terms of social media last year? What were some wins for you, with your social media strategy? What were some things that you need to shore up? What were some of the things that that you're thinking about? This is what I did, and this is kind of how led me to some of the things that I plan on doing for this business from a social media standpoint. But let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm gonna share just a little bit. Let's make sure that I can do this correctly. Yep. So you should see my screen, and you're going to see basically a little window into my business, into my social media. Um, Basically, this is just an overview of my Facebook. This is last year's numbers based on what I did on Facebook for this business. Now, grant you, this business has been around for over 15 years, but been full time for like the last year, little more over a year. And really focusing in on obviously spreading awareness through social media platforms such as Facebook. So as you can see here, there's a lot of data here. I use a tool called SmarterQ. I highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the comments. It is a great tool for you to manage your social media. I use it because it provides some great reports. Now, I know Facebook does have its insight tool, but the insight tool only goes back for 28 days. And really, I wanted to look at the year. So this is the year. This is 2020 for me. So I did almost 300. I'm kind of like mad that, oh man, I should have done 300 posts. So almost 300 posts in 2020. So that's literally almost a post a day. For the year, at least on Facebook. And this is just Facebook only. And you can see here, I can look at my numbers really quickly and I see like, all right, here's some things that I want to shore up and what I want to do differently. My videos, because videos is where it's at, that's growing. My video content is 20%, which is decent because if I look across the industry, especially looking at brands, it could be a little higher. I mean, it's higher than most, but I want to increase that even more. Hashtags working to increase that even more. Links, that's an area where I was shocked. I'm like, I should link more, but I know this is Facebook. I know my strategy on Facebook, because I want people to understand the whole page. There's links, variety of links on the page. So I'm not as concerned about that as much. And then in terms of images, I want to, make sure, focus on getting my images up. So this is a baseline. This is a baseline for me for 2021. So now I know what I want to do for 2021, how I want to increase some of these areas for Facebook. That's an assessment. That's what you should do for some of the aspects of your business if you haven't already. If you need help in doing that, an assessment, an audit, if you want to call that, you can look at the links around this page. Or, I will add another link to, wisedigitalmarketing.com. You can kind of go there as well. And reach out to me if you need some help with that. But this is the sort of the time to just really kind of think about how you want to grow your business and how you want to change things from a digital marketing standpoint. So that's something that I also wanted to cover, the assessment. And that's pretty much it. The last piece, I think I'm going to hold off until next week because right now I think we're at 8 minutes already. So I wanted to keep this short, this brief, to the point. Because I'd rather talk to you one-on-one or in a different environment, but I wanted to give you enough information just to kind of get you going and just to say hi because it's 2021. So again, newish look, but still me. The word for my year is nourished. So expect to be nourished with information that will help you and grow your business. And 3, make sure you start to think about doing an assessment and make sure that you have your data set up correctly so that way you can do that. And thanks again and have a wonderful weekend and chat with you later. Take care.